Hi everyone, welcome back to Swing Force. Here's a video looking at steep versus flat backswings. Let's start off by looking at Gary Woodland, who has a flat backswing for the PGA Tour. We can see here he doesn't have much left lateral bend in his backswing. Back looks very straight here, and he gets his right shoulder into external rotation early. Gary Woodland is a tremendous athlete, and for the average player I would not copy this technique, because he has to hold this shoulder in external rotation in the downswing, which is very difficult for most people to do. As we can see, the right forearm wants to naturally move forward, which risks your shoulder moving into internal rotation. But Gary Woodland, as I said, is a great athlete. Nice elbow move and gets the elbow in front of his hip here and has great body rotation through to impact. If we compare this to Rory Mcilroy, such a talented player, we can see here he gets his right shoulder externally rotated as well. But watch his elbow move. It's going straight down and gets stuck behind his back hip. And from here he has to throw the arms and club out towards the ball, which is going to lead to inconsistencies with his release at impact. Rory is obviously an exceptional talent, but you won't have much fun with your game if you try and copy this move. So let's look at some steeper backswings. Here's JB Holmes. He's had a great career on the PGA Tour, very consistent player. He takes the club inside a little flat at the start and then gets more vertical at the top. As we can see, he has more left lateral bend in the backswing, as we can see the bend in his back here. The right shoulder is internally rotated, as we can see the elbow gets more behind him than the forearm. This is ideal for most players to learn this technique, as the muscles go through a stretch shortened cycle process. The arm can fire easier from internal to external rotation, which is what you want to hold to impact. The shoulder moving back into internal rotation is an extremely powerful move. As we can see, the elbow moving much faster than the hands here. Great elbow move. The shoulder moving back into external rotation very quickly, gets the elbow in front and really flattens the shaft. Here's Carl Peterson. His right shoulder is very internally rotated at the top of the backswing, but not as much left lateral bend, as he has a slight over the top looking transition with very late right lateral bend in the downswing. But again, we can see the shoulder move from internal to external rotation very quickly. He has a great elbow move here and really flattens the shaft. Here's a long drive senior competitor, David Mobley, making the same movements again. Left lateral bend at the top of the backswing, shoulder internally rotated, and again firing the opposite way into external rotation. And this is held right up until impact. External to internal rotation of the shoulder is a very powerful move, and you need to have this in your game. Hope this video helps. Please check out my website for online lessons and in-person bookings. Please follow me on Instagram at swingforce1990.